this is Stephanie Ryall with ERA OakCrest Realty, and today I am here with Joe Wingenbach, a home inspector with Virginia Dwelling Inspection and Design. And Joe is going to share with us a few tips for people selling their homes on how they can get ready for the home inspection, how to make it go as well as they can. So, Joe, what do you have for us today?
Thank you for having me. So, you've put your house on the market, you have a buyer, you've accepted their offer, and they've elected to have a home inspection. A home inspection is the process of having an inspector come on site and assess the structural and mechanical systems of the house. Now, I'm going to give you today 5 things that you can do to help prepare for this process so it doesn't get slowed down or delayed as you move towards closing. So, number 1, home inspectors are going to go to all of those places in the house you never go, attics, basements, and crawl spaces. Please make sure that they have access to those areas, that they're unlocked, or they aren't screwed shut, or have heavy furniture in front of them.
Often attic access is blocked with furniture or clothes, and you have to move everything. So.
Often problematic. The second one is make arrangements for your pets. So pets that are friendly when you're home are often less friendly when there's a stranger in the house. So goldfish and gerbils I can handle, but cats and dogs and larger pets might get a little bit anxious. Now, number 3, and this is one that you may not have anticipated, a home inspector is going to test all of the ground fault protected outlets in your house. These are the outlets that have the little reset button on them. They're probably in your bathroom or in your garage, often outside. And what I want you to think about is any kind of equipment that shouldn't have its service disrupted, so medical equipment or a wireless router or perhaps even your security system. You may want to move those to outlets that can't be tripped. Number 4, if your buyer has elected to do a radon test, whoever does that test, be it the home inspector or a radon remediation specialist, is going to give you a list of some very specific things to maintain closed house conditions. And I'm not going to give you all of those now, but in the big picture, you want to make sure there are no open doors or windows, and that you're not running any fans in the house. And again, those are very general outlines, and you'll get more specifics, but a disruption of closed house conditions can be grounds for retesting, and that might slow down the process. The last is please make sure any isolation valves in the house are open. What on earth does that mean? Sometimes you may have a fireplace with gas or propane service that you haven't used in a long time, so you shut that off. Often I see people have a basement bathroom that doesn't get a lot of use, and they've shut off the water to a toilet or to a sink or something like that. For safety reasons, home inspectors are discouraged from opening these. We don't know what the story is. So if you go ahead and open these ahead of time, that will again help the process.
Sure. We've had a lot of home inspections together where the fireplace doesn't work and we can't legally mess with the gauges or anything. Exactly. So that can really be helpful.
And this is really just sort of a top 5 sort of thing. And all of these suggestions are trying to put us in a place where nothing gets slowed down or delayed as we move towards closing. If an inspector has to re-inspect part of the house or has to go back and run a second radon test, that can slow things down for everybody. So this is sort of the top 5. For more information about the home inspection process, more detail, you can always go to my website, virginiadwelling.com. And I'm sure Stephanie would also be happy to field a lot of those questions.
Sure. Thank you. Joe is one of our most trusted home inspectors, and we appreciate your time and sharing with us today tips for sellers to prepare their house for a successful home inspection. Stephanie Ryall, ERA OakCrest Realty.